Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
Ready now, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's big Aaron Judge. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield, and he'll put this away for the second out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing, Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. LeMahieu for one. To Voit in time for the double play. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heat.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And here's Renato Nunez.
The designated hitter.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is underneath this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Baltimore is off to a 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. So striding in, DJ Stewart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Two and 2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hanser Alberto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 now. Now here it comes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hayes on the run for it. At the track, the wall, gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
So 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Just hung in there on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. And the inning is over. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. 2-1 New York. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Second baseman, Hanser.
And a curveball in for a strike.
0-1.
And that misses. 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. First pitch on its way. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Our score remains 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Luke Voigt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Luke Voigt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This is foul right side. The 1-2. Stanton is off of first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for the Yankees. They still lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Anthony Santander. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Santander digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Orioles will come back to tie this one at 2.
The batter, number 24.
At the plate now, DJ Stewart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike taken up in the zone. Stewart, a native Floridian. This is his second year as a major leaguer. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Gleyber Torres stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And there's out number 2.
The batter, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. First time up, he went down looking. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
2-1.
2-1.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Rio Ruiz sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Pedro Severino will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Alberto absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Ground ball right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in, Austin Hayes. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The center fielder, Austin.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Line toward the gap in left center. Hicks is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 11.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hicks on the move. He's around first, heading for two. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Striding into the box, Anthony Santander. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-0 to him now. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. From the stretch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Hicks is after it. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Orioles leave 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Gio Urshela is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Stewart is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 now. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Pat Valaika will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score remains 2-2. Andrew Velasquez remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Now it's third, number 13.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
The left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Ramon Urias will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 87, Ramon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Valaika moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready once again, Gleyber Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Ready with the 0-1. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Line softly toward the hole. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Dylan Tate takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Tyler Wade is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now for Baltimore. Pedro Severino is head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that's out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Ramon Urias is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll get it into second, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 3-2. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Tate, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. The count now at 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Hey, great job pounding his zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Hot shot toward third, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with all the speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have. I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're up 3-2.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman.
Leading off.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He doubled his last time through. Voit has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Standing in, Anthony Santander. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Santander is retired. 2 down now. Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Count now a ball and a strike. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Chapman's ready. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Baltimore down to their final strike. Still 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jordan Montgomery is credited with the win. John Means turned in 7 2/3 innings of very good work, but still takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.